On my way home, heading through West Yellowstone. Sure is pretty. I'm back in California, $7.95 a gallon. Little volunteer work. Gotta get some of this stuff all disced in before it starts getting hot. Back behind the baseball field, all disced, and then on the other side of that green line is the community garden. Got another field right here. We have probably 80 acres of stuff that we disc and at least 100 acres of stuff we mow. All right, that lot's complete. I got about 8 more to go. Probably next week if I can. All right, I just made it home and got here just in time for the spawn. We have tons of carp in this lake, carp and bass. And every year, spring, they start spawning, start boiling on top of the water. Good morning. I made it back home from Montana, and now I have to play musical vehicles because we are getting ready to have concrete poured inside our carport so I can make a shop out of it. It wasn't in the cards to build a shop where I was planning on doing it. It was going to cost over $6,000 for permits, and I wasn't willing to pay that for a $10,000 shop. So that carport over there is 18 wide by 46 long, and next Wednesday we're having concrete poured in there, so I got to get everything out of there, which is a lot of stuff. So musical cars, this and that. So stay tuned for the fun. Again, I forgot to videotape everything. This probably won't interest most people, just probably my kids to see what I'm doing. That way they know what the heck's going on when I'm dead and gone. So anyways, I got all this stuff out of the carport, and there was 30 sheets of plywood, 3 tables, a motor, transmission, all kinds of stuff. So let's go look at that. So this is where the concrete is going. It's a pretty big carport. Half of it, a little more than half of it will be for the boat. And then the other half will be an area for me to work on something that has a flat piece of concrete. But once this is done, I'll fill in that wall, I'll have that done. And then this area right here will get all filled in, and a 10 by 10 roll-up door. And we're just gonna put a big tarp on the end there because I can't totally enclose it because the boat's too long. So that'll work, and that way I can get some of these projects done. I'll have somewhere other than the dirt and outside to work on it. That 66 pickup right there needs to have some love. The 72 needs some love. The 54 fire engine needs some love. Everything needs love. So, not bad. I'll get some lights in here. I do have power. We're gonna lift it up for the concrete guy, and I'll have some power along this wall and some benches along this wall, and then a couple of lights up there in the ceiling. And I'll probably have it spray foamed because that's gonna make a huge difference. All right, they're pouring today. Finally gonna have some concrete in here. Nice. They're pouring concrete at the front of my son's house first. He's got a little mow strip going and a sidewalk. And then the concrete's going to my place. Going pretty quick. A lot of mud. This is the next morning. He told me to wet it down in the morning and in the evening to help the drying slow down so it won't crack. Concrete cracks, but it's looking pretty good. And I've got a few more volunteer things to do, and then I need to get back on the van because April 25th is our annual car show. I think this is the 20th or 21st year of the car show. So I want to get the van in the car show. So I'll show you some other volunteer stuff I'm gonna do. Here is my volunteer time today. So when we have roads redone, we have been having them haul off the old asphalt, and then they chip it up and resell it. So we said, why don't we just keep it? And we've got 2 emergency exits that go out of the club. There's 400 acres that's fenced. And so we'll put this on there and spread it out and make it a little nicer. And I'm gonna have to get after all this disking again. It's crazy how much this is growing. But we'll see how it looks when I'm done. That'll work. It's supposed to rain the next 3 days, so that'll help compact it a little bit. But these are emergency exits, and now it's passable, especially when it rains. This stuff's clay out here, so it gets pretty slick. So this is our island, and myself and another guy, Paul, my buddy, we mow it and keep it looking nice. And we're supposed to be getting rain, like I said, so let's mow it down and see if we can keep it green for a little while longer. We don't water it, it's just all natural, and it goes dormant in the summer when it's too hot, and it comes out crazy in the winter. I got it all mowed. It's about 3 acres of grass. And then I mowed behind the baseball field. So this is kind of the end of the video here. And it's kind of an update for my friends and family. I got friends and family all over the country. Just to let them know what I'm doing, staying busy. And tomorrow I will be starting on the van, trying to get that rack welded up. And I did get some more material, so I'm gonna cover some more of the plywood on the inside, I guess the siding, the paneling. So that's the end of the video. I'll talk to you guys soon, and it'll be more of an update on the van. So talk to you later.